How does the cold cough reflex work? The cold cough reflex is an interesting and important part of how our bodies protect themselves. When cold air or irritants enter the respiratory system, they can trigger a response that helps clear the airways. This reflex is like a built-in alarm system that detects problems and takes action. It starts when tiny sensory receptors in the lining of the trachea, bronchi, larynx, and pharynx sense irritation. These receptors can respond to various stimuli, including cold air, mucus, dust, or even pathogens like viruses. When cold air enters the airways, it can cause irritation or change the temperature and humidity in the lungs. The body recognizes this as a potential threat. Once these receptors detect an irritant, they send signals through the vagus nerve to the cough center located in the brainstem, specifically in an area called the medulla oblongata. The brain processes these signals and coordinates a cough response. The cough itself happens in 3 distinct phases. First, there is an inspiratory phase where air is drawn into the lungs. Next, during the compressive phase, the glottis, which is the opening between the vocal cords, closes and pressure builds up. Finally, in the expulsive phase, the glottis opens suddenly, allowing air to rush out at high speed. This forceful expulsion helps clear any irritants or excess mucus from the airways. This reflex is particularly important during respiratory infections like influenza. When someone has influenza, their body often produces more mucus, and the airways can become inflamed. This inflammation can make the cough receptors more sensitive, leading to more frequent coughing. The cold cough reflex, therefore, acts as a defense mechanism, helping to clear out mucus and protect the lungs from further irritation. In summary, the cold cough reflex is a protective mechanism that detects irritation from cold air or other stimuli. It sends signals to the brain, which coordinates a rapid cough to expel irritants and keep the airways clear. This reflex is vital for maintaining respiratory health, especially during illnesses like influenza, where airway irritation and mucus production are heightened. If you have concerns about your cough or respiratory health, it is always best to consult a healthcare professional for personalized advice.